All of my friends keep talking about standing waves, and I've always wondered, what are they?
Isn't that just a wave that doesn't sit?
Oh, we know a thing or two about standing waves.
A standing wave pattern is a vibrational pattern created within a medium when the vibrational frequency of the source causes reflected waves from one end of the medium to interfere with incident waves from the source. The interference of two waves results in fixed nodes and antinodes. Nodes are where the waves have destructive interference. They cancel each other out and there is no movement or displacement. Antinodes are where the waves have constructive interference. They combine with one another and thus the wave doubles in height.
The vocal tract is a tube formed between the glottis and the lips, where the glottis is the closed end of the tube and the lips are the open end of the tube. Standing sound waves are formed within our vocal tract and are the basis for producing our voice for others to hear.
At the glottis, air pressure is at a maximum and air particle velocity must approach zero. At the lips, air pressure is at a minimum and air particle velocity must be at a maximum. As air particles travel through the vocal tract, the glottis produces a periodic series of condensations and rarefactions. These are due to the variations of air pressure and air particle velocity. The end of the tube serves as a boundary for the sound waves, where part of the wave reflects and part of the wave travels on. From the reflected portion, condensations morph into rarefactions traveling back through the tube. When variations in air pressure sent out by the source are enhanced by their own reflections, this phenomenon is known as the standing wave effect. The frequencies at which standing waves occur are also the frequencies at which the sound will resonate. In the standing wave effect, the sound waves must travel at specific frequencies that, when interfering with its own reflection, will cause the wave to increase.
In the context of speech production, standing waves will occur in the vocal tube based on this formula. F is the frequency of oscillation imposed by sound source. N is 0 or a positive integer. C is the speed of sound in air. L is the length of the tube.
The first resonant frequency is the frequency with a wavelength that is 4 times the length of the vocal tract. And after that, all odd multiples of the first suitable frequency would produce the standing wave effect.
Well, my friend Catherine utilizes standing waves every day in her music. Hit it, Kathy.
Standing waves are a big part of the violin. On the violin, the medium is the string with the endpoints as the bridge and the scroll. The frequency and the wavelength of the standing wave determines the note that is played. When playing the violin, the fundamental first harmonics are the open strings. And depending where you put your finger, you determine the second, third, fourth harmonic, and so on.
Thank you all so much. I now get that a standing wave is a unique type of wave that involves a combination of two waves moving in opposite directions. And I understand that it is prevalent in everyday life, like in music.
Great.
Yeah.